Steve Alley, 1023 ESPN Radio, MMA Meltdown. Very pleased to be joined by the current reigning UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Junior Dos Santos. Wow, it's a great pleasure, Junior, to have you on the show with us. How you feeling about your big fight and the main event coming up on Saturday night?
Thank you, Steve. The pleasure is all mine, and I'm feeling very well. I think it's one more fight in my career that I'm gonna give my best to win, and I had a good training camp in Brazil, so I'm feeling 100% at this time.
Junior, how much do you train in Brazil before you come over to the United States for this fight?
I trained for 3 months in Brazil. That's what I used to do in my whole camps. I trained for 3 months. I do my preparation. And that's why I can tell you I'm very well prepared. Because I had hard time training. And now I'm gonna put everything on this fight.
So tell me if you can answer this, and it's a tough question. For weeks I've been saying that I really didn't believe that Cain Velasquez deserved the rematch because he's only fought one time, and it's only been since last November that you fought before. How do you feel about this rematch with him and this title defense for yourself?
Well, I think I don't choose opponents, and I don't care about who's gonna be my opponent. But for sure, UFC, I just fought with Cain Velasquez, but at this point in the heavyweight division, I think he deserves to be fighting for the title. Again, and it's a good opportunity for him, but I think it's gonna be very bad also because he's going to lose this fight, and he's going to go back to the beginning of the line.
Do you believe him to be the true number one contender in the heavyweight division in the UFC?
Right now, I think so, yeah. He's the number one contender.
So when you come to the United States, what percentage of time do you spend in the United States, Junior?
Normally, I spend like 2 months and 3 months here. Then I go back to Brazil, and then I come back again. Sometimes I come. We have a gym in San Diego. Team Nogueira has a gym in San Diego. So sometimes I come. I like to stay there, to improve my English and my wrestling skills.
Our special guest right here on MMA Meltdown, the current UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Junior Dos Santos. Junior, I know that you're backed up with a lot of media questions and you're preparing for Saturday night. Is there one thing that you have changed or one thing that you will do any differently in this fight with Cain that you might not have done first time because you didn't really get a chance? You ended that fight so quickly. Anything you'll do different this time around?
Well, this time, no. I don't think I have something like different, to do. My first strategy is always to knock my opponent out, and that's what I'm gonna try to do again. I want to knock him out again, and I will give my best to do that, But Cain Velasquez is a really tough opponent, and for sure he's going to come hungrier for this fight, to make this fight longer. But I don't care about that, and at the end of the fight, the result will be the same. He's going to get knocked out.
How long have you been currently here? Did you just fly into Las Vegas this week, or have you been here for a couple of months?
No, I was in Salvador, the city where I live in Brazil, and I got here yesterday.
Wow. It's an incredible story, Junior. You've done a lot for kids in your area, kids that support you. Even the last time that you fought, you brought that young boy into the cage, which was amazing. Do you have anyone coming to the show this time that you will be supporting?
No, I don't have anyone coming for this time. You know, that time was good for Breno. Breno, the name of the kid is Breno, and he would like to come this time again, but I said no, man, take it easy. And but you know, I really like kids, you know, and now he got like I think that what happened with him, like I brought him, and it was a motivation for him, you know, to try to be a better person, you know. Now he keeps training very well in the gym, and I think it's really good.
Junior, do you feel a certain pressure upon yourself, being that you've never lost in the Ultimate Fighting Championship and that you're the main event, the biggest card of the year? It's in Las Vegas, the fight capital of the world. Any additional pressure on you for this fight, or do you treat it like any other fight?
Well, I try to treat like the other fights, you know, but like I'm not feeling pressure, you know, for this fight. Actually, to be at this point in my career as a champion, it's very important for me, and I'm really happy, you know, to be living the opportunities that I'm living. So I want to keep the things going like that, you know. And this Saturday night, I'll give my best again, you know, to keep everything like that.
How much time do you spend on media interviews and things like that, such as this one? Does it take up a lot of your time between now and the weigh-ins on Friday?
Yeah, it takes some time, but I like, you know, I like to talk with my fans, you know, to talk with people, and to make sure they know I'm gonna fight and I'm gonna give my best, you know, to put on a good show for them.
You know, you seem to improve every time that we hear you talk. Your English is getting better. You seem happy to talk to everyone, and truly, I believe you to be a great champion for mixed martial arts, for mankind, and for all that you've done. And it's a testament to where you've come from to where you are now. It's a pleasure to have you on the broadcast, and much continued success to you, champ. And we really appreciate the time you've given us today.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Like I said, it was a pleasure to talk with you again, Steve. And, well, I wish you the best, you know, and take care.
Thank you, Junior.